Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Lady Flava TV show on Win TV. I am your host, Tina Williams, aka Lady Flava. And in the studio with us today, our very special guest is a very beautiful Mrs. Jennifer Thompson. Welcome to the Lady Flava show. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for having me here. I do appreciate that.
It is definitely my pleasure having you as a guest on today's show. Mrs. Thompson, you are a life coach and a credit repair specialist.
Yes.
We'll begin with you being a life coach. How long have you been a life coach?
Almost a year. I got certified, I should say, as a life coach. I am super excited about this journey. I decided to take on. I always wanted to do a lot in the community, and I figure I had so many conversations with folks at the hairdresser shop, when I go out to appointment, and I said, how can I give back, and how can I, spread my wings a little bit more? And I started out with another life coach, and she, walked me through the process. I did some sessions with her, and then I decided that why not get certified? And I flew into Atlanta, got certified, and I am super excited. So D&J Life Coaching has just been launched, but we're working on the website, which is currently in construction. So we'll be doing a lot more for the community, as well as I'll be having private sessions coming up pretty soon.
Oh man, very, very nice. 1 year. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And you have an upcoming event that you would like to discuss with us, a Women's Empowerment Conference. Would you like to speak a little bit about your event?
Sure. So part of giving back to the community, we decided to have a Women Empowerment Conference, and I am super excited about it. It is been given by Miss Diane Watson. Unfortunately, she couldn't be here today because of prior engagement, and Miss Jennifer Thompson. And we're teaming up with a nonprofit group called For Unity Community, and they are Hartford-based. When I say we are super excited, I am so excited to be working with this group. So we're concentrating on women who have been in domestic abuse, have had some violence in their life, battered women, and women also who have been through the worst and managed to tell their story of how they have overcome all these obstacles in their life and still be strong, and and here to tell someone you can do it. You don't have to have this, keep you down. And so as a part of it, here we go, showing the posters. We have some great, wonderful speakers who's going to be here. My host, Miss Tina Williams, super excited to be working with her. I have Miss September Chatfield. She is the founder of CT Victim Against Violence, and she have a story to tell. Also, I will be working with Jo Winch. She's a councilwoman of Hartford, Connecticut, and she's a wonderful speaker also. She has a lot to tell us about, especially talking about the community and how we can build the Hartford community. We have also Veronica Harry. She's also a councilwoman of Connecticut, Hartford, Connecticut. I am super excited about just having these speakers being there. We're going to have vendors. These are folks who have businesses and they're doing it on their own and they've been successful. I'm happy to have these vendors there so that they can show off their work and help support them the best way we can. Very, very excited about that. And to get more information about this particular conference, Eventbrite have all that information for you. And it's called the first annual Breathe Again Luncheon. When I said I'm excited, I have butterflies right now because I know it's going to be extremely powerful. And you're going to learn a lot. You're going to have, meet a lot of people, a lot of folks who have gone through the worst. So come out. Please come out and support our first event. I will really, really appreciate that.
Oh man, thank you so much for sharing. And I have to tell you, because I'm not sure if you're aware of this,
Yes.
but I myself, Tina Williams, I'm a domestic violence survivor
Oh,
myself. Yes.
wow. That is so excited.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
because now we can relate to the topic that we have, to talk about at
Yes,
this event.
ma'am.
Wow.
And the title of my book is called Finding Peace After a Life of Sexual, Mental, and Physical Abuse, which is a nonfiction book that I wrote about all the abusive events that happened throughout my life and how I found healing. And I'm truly honored to be the guest host of this event because domestic violence is very, very dear to my heart. And thank you
Wow.
so much for,
Oh, wow.
inviting me to be a
Of course,
part.
of course. I'm super excited. So once again, we're asking for your support. We're asking you to come out. It is a worthy cause. And I know it's not just for women. Men also are invited to this event. So thank you again for everyone for listening, and please come out and support.
Oh man, very, very nice. How can people connect with you on Facebook?
So to connect with me on Facebook, my name is Jennifer Thompson. Nothing fancy to my title. And once you go in, you can inbox me. I also can be reached at 860-922-8728, or you can reach my business partner at 860-794-0236, and her name is Diane Watson. So looking forward to hearing from you guys soon about this event and more, and look out for D&J Life Coaching website that will be coming up pretty soon. Still in construction.
Oh man, have you experienced domestic violence yourself?
I've had associates, but not personally for myself. And I have coached them through before even becoming a life coach. I have done coaching and didn't realize I was doing that. I have had young ladies who have stayed at my house who have gone through domestic abuse. And just listening to their stories and watching them grow up and watching them overcome all of that, it's just amazing, really amazing to watch these girls, overcome all of that. And so, time and time again, it's just constantly hearing what these young ladies have gone through and heard of, even older women have gone through that and not able to leave an abusive relationship or just tell their story how they have left an abusive relationship.
Yes.
So now I thought it was a great topic to discuss and, just have folks among us that could share their stories and, and talk about other stuff, not just domestic abuse, The young lady, one of my honorees, just to chime in a little bit, she yesterday, lost her daughter. Talking to her, being a pillar for the community, how she managed to take care of her daughter who is a disabled child. And I've had a lot of encounter with other folks who have done that. That's just amazing to me, doing it on their own, and managed to just learn how to use the different equipments that's attached to these babies. And so that's amazing to me also.
Very
Yes.
nice. And me being a mom of a young premature baby, my daughter was born at 23 weeks, 2 days.
Yes.
And she was a pound and a half and went through major struggles. So, I thank God that she's here with us today. And me being a mom that had similar struggles, I can definitely understand into this mom. I want you to know that my heart goes out to you and know that God is a healer. I will pray for your comfort and be strong and know that the community is here for you.
I appreciate that because we really, really want the community to embrace her and be there for her. This was a tragic, stuff that happened to her yesterday. It was so sudden, and I was glad that I was there for her as well as the other folks that was there with her. So I'm asking, the community to please be there for her, support her the best way we can, and just let her know that we're there to support her. It was just a sad moment, but she will be one of our honorees, and her name is Miss Tina Williams.
Oh man,
Yes.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're going to go into a short break and keep it locked right here. It's the Lady Flava TV show on Win TV. Welcome back to tonight's Lady Flava TV show on Win TV. I am your host, Tina Williams, aka Lady Flava. And in the studio with us today, once again, is our very special guest, the very beautiful, smart, and intelligent Mrs. Jennifer Thompson.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mrs. Thompson, you said something earlier in the show that touched my heart, that you actually took in domestic violence woman. It takes a very brave and strong woman to do that, because as you know that a lot of domestic violence women are put into a safe place where no one have access to them, whereas your home is a place where people can access. Did you feel like your life was in danger putting yourself in the position taking a domestic violence individual in?
For one particular individual, I didn't feel like my life was in danger because she was coming from a different state. And so she had already disabled her phone. She took the child and she ran. She was, in the middle of everything, she was put out on the road with all her stuff. So it was a team of us that worked together to get her to my house in Connecticut. And as a result of that, I am super proud of this young lady now who now lives in another state and is doing so much better. But I didn't feel, for her, I didn't feel like I was going to be violated in any way. My goal was to get her to a safe place. My goal was to let her know that everything was going to be all right and how she was going to overcome that. And, it took a lot of encouragement. It took a lot of just hugging her and kissing her and just letting her know that I'm there for her. And as a result, she's doing very well right now. And, even the rest of the young ladies that have passed through my house, they had more baby fathers issue. They were left abandoned by themselves, not able to take care of the kids by themselves. So just getting folks that I was associated with to say, you know what, I got this young lady at my house, I need help, how can I get help? In talking with other folks that within the community and letting them know everything is gonna be all right.
Oh man,
yes.
That is so beautiful.
Thank
you have such a beautiful heart,
Thank
strong,
you.
powerful woman.
Thank
and
you.
Would you say that these experiences help you to become a life coach?
Definitely. It took me a while to say, what can I do? I have so much inside of me, so much I want to, tell folks. I want to tell my story too. I got a story, but not today. But as I listen to everybody else's story, I'm like, oh my God, how can I help? And how can I, what can I do? And so my business partner and I, Diane Watson, sat down one day and I said, I'm surfing through my IG page one day and I came across a young lady that was already a life coach. And I reached out to her and I said, this is what I want to do. And I remember going 10 miles an hour because I do talk a little bit fast sometimes. And she said, slow down. I needed to do this and get back to me. And believe you me, this journey I started, I am so excited about it because I know I have a lot to give and I have a lot to do for my community. And not just for my community, but also for my extremely close friends and family, because there's a lot I can give, and I'm excited.
Oh man, and I'm excited for you too.
Thank you.
And oh my God, you are just absolutely beautiful.
Thank
and
you.
I'm really glad that I had the opportunity to connect with you.
Thank you.
Because you know what? I do believe that people cross people's paths for a reason,
Yes.
and God makes no mistakes.
Yes.
Oh man, I would like to ask you, what inspired you to continue on with your journey?
A drive. I got this drive inside of me. And at first when I started, I'm like, oh no, people are not going to accept me, And then I said, as I have my friends who will call me and they said, Jennifer, you started a journey that if you stop, I'll be so upset. Very upset. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I have folks that call me all the way from Boston saying I'm doing a great job, posting stuff on Facebook, posting stuff on IG. I didn't even realize I have helped a young lady that was on my IG page. She was going through a very hard time. And my post to help her in a better place. And now I was drawn back, and I'm like, wow, I didn't even realize my inspirational post was doing so much for a young lady I've never met in person, and she's all the way in California.
Oh my
So
God.
can you imagine how much that have done to me to say, I can't give up this journey.
Yes.
I intend to take it all the way to the top. And believe you me, I will. I definitely will.
Man.
Yes.
Oh man, I love your confidence.
Thank
it is
you.
absolutely beautiful.
Thank
You know, there's nothing more beautiful in this world than a woman that has a lot of confidence.
Thank you.
I tip my hats off to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And not only are you a life coach, you also help people repair their credit.
Yes.
Would you like to elaborate a little bit on that?
Yes, so recently, last year, I partnership with Financial Educational Services and became an agent with them as well as a customer. Nice. So I was going through some stuff of my own personally, and I decided that in order to continue part of my journey and to be successful in what I wanted to do, I needed to have my credit repair. And so I started out first with a young lady, I think she was out in DC. And then I realized there was a young lady I was associated with that I worked with years ago at the insurance company, and she had sent me a post, and I kept that post. And I reached out to the VP for my team for Financial Educational Services, and wow, I was blown by her just telling me how I can get my credit repair. So as a result, I am an agent. Financial Educational Services started 2004, and they have helped thousands of customers have their credit repair, remove tons of negative item off the credit report, not just one, but all three report. And we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and that is just super excited to know. You can also go on the website and visit and look at all the testimony, great testimony of how folks have been able to buy a car, to buy a house, to have negative items such as bankruptcy, remove off the child support stuff, remove off their credit report, and have made their life much easier moving forward to achieve their goals or whatever they set out to do. And for me, that is super excited. It's not just credit repair that we do. The services as offer 11 other services. They have a LifeLock. They have a credit attorney that's also assigned to you. You have additional questions. You can have a credit attorney, talk about stuff that you're concerned about while fixing your credit. We also have a credit builder. So while getting your credit fixed, you can build your credit, to get more positive stuff on there.
Wow.
That is super excited. We have a smart credit that monitor your credit, gives you alert, and I am aware of that. I get it every week. As soon as something is removed, I am notified immediately. It's
Very
easy.
nice.
It's very easy. You get your own portal that you can go on and look at as stuff are progressing along. You can see when, what has been removed, what are they still disputing. We don't just dispute one credit bureau. We do all three. And as a result of doing all three, it's a better result. And I have a living testimony. I've had 19 items removed last month, all at once on one of my credit report. And I'm super, super excited because as I'm building, I'm able to tell, folks that it has worked for me. And, and please, get your credit repair.
Very nice. I hate to ask this question, and I don't want to ask it on a negative, but what is the catch? Is it a really expensive service?
It's not an expensive service.
Wow.
It's basically $3 a day.
You cannot be serious, really.
$3 a day.
Well, you know what? We are going to have another talk after the show today.
Yes.
Because I myself, as well as other people that I know, definitely could use the service.
Oh, I appreciate that.
You're welcome. So we're definitely going to be talking a little bit further about this. Oh my God. Credit repair, phenomenal.
Thank you.
I mean, there's just so many people out there that are struggling, and it's just a really, really difficult journey.
Yes.
And it's really, really nice to know that you yourself have experienced it and you're willing to share it with the rest of us. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Definitely.
Very nice.
Thank
Would
you.
you like to share your contact information again?
Sure. My contact information for FES is also 860-922-8728. And my webpage is www.fes.jthompson24. And if you're not able to find me, you can also reach out back to me again at 860-922-8728.
Very nice. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Mrs.
so much.
Thompson. You're welcome. And to all our viewers, once again, do come out and check out Mrs. Thompson's event. And the date is
March 16th, 2019. Excuse me. And this event is from 12 to 5 p.m. It will be held at Vibes Uptown in Hartford, Connecticut. And we're looking forward to seeing you all.
awesome. And if you are interested in being a sponsor of this event, do reach out to Mrs. Jennifer Thompson. I myself will be a part of this event, and I'm truly excited. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I just wanted to mention to the viewers that I also own a nonprofit organization called the Finding Peace Campaign. It's a domestic violence organization where we help to raise funds to help battered and abused women and children and other families that are struggling with food, clothing, and more. And we have an upcoming event as well coming up, which is another Women's Empowerment Conference on Saturday, April 13th, 2019 at Bar Louie, 51 Isham Road at Blueback Square in West Hartford. You can check us out on Facebook for more information regarding this event. But do not forget to come out on Saturday, March 16th from 12 to 5 p.m. to support this wonderful conference. Oh my gosh, you guys are absolutely awesome.
And I just wanted to say one more thing. We're a partnership with For Unity Community. So part of this event, Proceed, will be going back into this nonprofit organization, and they have done a wonderful, wonderful stuff with the Hartford community, especially working with these young kids and be able to give them a Christmas gift. And, you know, they have luncheon sometime that, you know, they feed these kids and stuff. So check them out also. They're a great, great group that I'm working with, and they're called For Unity Community, and they're also on Facebook. So thank you.
And you also can reach out to the head of For Unity Community, Mr. Tim Fralin. That is Timothy Fralin, Fraylon. Thank you so much once again for this awesome event to support our community. It takes beautiful, positive individuals like yourself to help the community and let people know that there is hope.
All right. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Mrs. Jennifer Thompson, thank you so much for being our special guest on today's Lady Flava TV show right here on Win TV. And I do wish you continued success on your journey. Remember to keep God first in all that you do.
Thank you so much.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
Thank you.
And this concludes today's Lady Flava TV show on Win TV. I'm your host, Tina Williams, aka Lady Flava. We'll see you next time. God bless.
God bless.